Hello again, welcome to another Scottish Railway Maniac video. Just reviewing a little Hornby pug. This is one of three I bought. If you saw the haul video I did earlier, the haul from eBay, there was three of them. This is the one that's in the best condition. So I thought I'd do a little review of it. It's a Hornby loco, obviously. It's from, well, it's a good 15 years old, this one. Maybe slightly younger, 10-15 years old. It's the info. R2335A is the product code, I guess it's called, and it's 51232 weathered edition in BR early crest black, obviously weathered. So I'll get it out the box and show you what it looks like. So obviously there's the card insert, and the usual instructions. Quite good, still quite good condition despite the age. But it's just the usual, body removal, where to put the oil, just the usual stuff that we see. So nothing too interesting. One thing I did quite like about these little pugs was they always came with a little detail pack, because with a lot of the Hornby stuff, the basic railroad range, you get the two little drivers, well, the driver and the fireman. The thing I always liked about the pugs is you got the one guy, so the driver, and a load of lamps, which is really quite cool. And there's a little disc thing, that's more a Southern Railway thing, I guess, but I'm not too sure really. I know more about Andrew Barclays than Lancashire and Yorkshire pugs, really. Really tatty tissue, but again, it's the age. Just give you a little glimpse there. So I'll take it out and I'll give it a proper little look at. So here it is out the box. I have turned the little light on just to aid the camera slightly. But it's BR early crest, like I mentioned. Factory weathered by Hornby. That says LMS built. I think that says Swindon. Obviously some of these were built, I think, in Crewe as well. They are LMS, so a little bit of yellow paint or something just come off the little buffer. So obviously, they're dung buffers. So little wooden blocks. They're not terribly realistic, but they serve their purpose. Obviously, because of the age of this model, it still has the big tension locks. This is long before the days of NEMs. But very nice detail. It's quite an old mould, actually, because this used to be the mould owned by Dapol before Hornby bought them out. It's quite interesting because about 2 weeks ago Hornby re-released these, and it's exactly the same tooling, but that's just maybe slightly smoother motor or mechanism or pickups or whatever, but it could really do with a new tooling, maybe you know, Bachmann or I can definitely see Hatton's doing something like this, because they've just released their they released their Andrew Barclays about a year ago now. But they're absolutely flawless. Really nice. This is pretty well detailed for its age. So you've got great big massive windows, little spectacles, and it's one of those cab walls, I guess, just to hide the motor, which is really quite noticeable. Really nice mechanism. I've used a couple of these chassis on other kit built locos I've done. They're really quite nice. They do need regular cleaning though, but you know, it's a small loco, and it's got a short wheelbase, so it's not going to be the best at slow speeds. Really nice legible number and logo there. Most of the detail is moulded, but again, it's an old tooling, so pretty well moulded though, I will say, pretty well moulded. But it's only a small little thing, obviously. I'll just give you a comparison to my my finger. Really nice little model. What's the shed code there? I think that's 27A. I think. Not quite sure where that is. So the a lot of the pugs, the real ones, had these slide bar covers, and the mechanism underneath these isn't terribly realistic. So you don't have the piston going in and out as it would in real life. You have a little bolt with the two little runners, and the bolt just slides across. So that's why they've made these. I guess they are removable. A lot of the kits I've had, I've taken these off. So I won't be able to run this, unfortunately, because I don't have a layout, but I can try and get a running video of it at some point. It needs a service. Apparently it doesn't run, but it's you know, pretty tidy, so it should just be a case of giving it a swift little service. One thing I can show you, if I pause the camera, I'll just show you that the cab is really easily removable. So the cab is held on by 3 clips. There's no, there's no pushing. You don't have to push these in at all. You don't have to use a screwdriver. It's just really nice and easy just to, lift it off. Now the motor is sitting slightly high, so it's needing to be screwed down. So that might be why it's affecting the performance, as the worm drive isn't flush. But that's a nice easy fix. That's just a case of undoing that screw, repositioning the motor, screwing it back down, and clipping the cab back on. The motor's, as you can see, is really nice and tidy. Just a really bog standard Scale Electrics motor. They've been going for about 40 years now, those type of motors. I'll just pop the cab back on, show you how nice and easy it is to. So it's just a case of, and that's it, all back in, nice and simple. Really nice model, obviously lacking in the modern kind of standards, but it's an old model. Still a nice one. I definitely recommend it. I wouldn't recommend the price. If you can find one for, I'd say, 40 quid, then you know that's what these things should be worth. Like I say, Hornby still do sell them, but they want a good 60 to 65 pounds, which is a little bit crazy for a model of this age. But yeah, if you see one for 40 quid or below, then I'd say go for it. But if you don't, just wait until you do. But so that's been the little Hornby pug. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry if I've been a bit slow. I didn't have a great night's sleep. Very tired today. Yeah, so catch you in the next video. Not sure what I'm doing yet, video wise. Probably do some more reviews. But yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Take care.